Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to develop a QR code scanner in Swift language. So first of all, let's discuss that what is QR code. It's type of matrix barcode invented in 1994 by a Japanese automobile company. So the barcode actually is a machine readable label that contains information about the items to which it's attached. We can almost find it everywhere, like in the marketing sector, in the IT field, in the logistic field, like for tracking the items, the shipment items. We can find it everywhere nowadays. It's pretty popular. So it basically it contains a lot of information within it as compared to the typical barcode that were being used already. It contains the numeric values. It may contain alphanumeric information. It can contain bytes and binary information, so you can store anything by converting into bytes or the binary. And it also contains a very special type of kanji information. So let's dive in and start development. Okay, so for development purpose, we need the AVFoundation Framework. This is the native framework from the iOS, and it is used to develop the custom cameras and the scanners. And for that purpose, to build a scanner, QR code scanner, we need a AV capture session class of the AVFoundation Framework. This is the main class that is used in every camera application, and we will create a session. It contains all the information and the required properties like the input, output data. Each and everything is included in that class. So this is the main class for the development, and it will cover all the session that we will be getting the input through the camera view, and then it will return the information back as a callback, or you can say the delegate method. And in the AV capture session class, first of all, we will discover a session. We will perform a discovery session that will discover all the available devices all the available camera devices on the iPhone or the iPad. And after that, we will add a device input that will be from the discovered camera, and then we will get the AV captured metadata output that will contain the information related to the QR code. And the second thing that we will develop is the capture video preview layer. That will be the front view of the camera, like that will be visible to the user on the screen, the camera view. And then obviously we will be adding the delegate methods to get the callbacks from the system. So let's start with the Xcode. Okay, I have already created a project called the QR code scanner, and I have developed a little bit UI for that. This is our landing controller, the initial controller, and that contains a button called Open QR Scanner, and we are presenting the scanner view as the model view here, as you can see here from the SIG. It's kind of a model SIG, so it will be presented as a model view, and we have a title here as well. So I have also created a controller to represent the QR code scanner, and as we have already discussed that we will be playing with the main class, the AV capture session. So for the time being, we need two properties here. First will be the capture session, and And the second, we will require the preview layer. We will call it video preview layer. It will be a type of AV capture video preview layer. Okay, let's create a function to initialize this QR scanner. The first thing that we will do is that we will perform a discovery session to discover if we can find any camera on the device. So in discovery session, and for that we will require the device type that we want and the media type and then the position. For the device type, you can see we can provide the multiple devices type here as it is an array. So for our purpose we will stick to the one device and it will be the dual camera device. Built-in dual camera. And the second thing was media type. We will be using the video. Media type and position, we will use the back camera here. So as we have performed the discovery session here, now we need to check if we got any camera for that from that discovery session. So we will use the guard statement here. We will say capture device and we will see if we can find any device here, else we will return it. Like we can print any statement for the log purpose. And if we have found any device here, so we'll continue our code here and we will add the input device and then the output device. So let's say how we're gonna do, we will add the do statement here and input. So we will get the input device through the capture device that we just discovered from the discovery session. We will use that AV capture device input. And we will provide the AV capture device that we discovered from the discovery session, that is capture device. And then we will add that input to the session. The second thing that we will be doing is the output. So we will call it video metadata output, a type of AV metadata output, and we will add that to the session as well. The third thing that we discussed was that we will add a delegate method. We will not discuss it here in detail. Maybe in any next video we will discuss about the delegate in detail. So you may consider it as a callback methods, like whenever we will have a data from the system, from the iOS, so it will return it through that delegate method. It's basically for the communication purpose. So we'll add the delegate method. So first of all, we have to provide the class where we will observe that. So we will add the self here, and then for the dispatch queue we will use the main thread here. And one extra thing that we didn't provide any information yet, that what type of code we are going to scan. Like from that the AV capture session, and we can perform a lot of scanning, like the barcode and the maybe human body, cat bodies, dog body. A lot of options are available there, but as we are going to develop a QR code scanner, so we'll stick to that. So we'll say the QR code only. So it's the meta type, so we need to provide the array here. Let's say we are going to perform the QR code only. As you can see here, a lot of information. We can perform the QR scanning, as it tag, cat body, code 128, code 39, and so on, like human body, face recognition, but we will do the QR code only here. So that's it. We are good now. The third thing is related to the preview layer. So we will add that. Then we will provide the session. And then we need to provide the gravity information, and we will set to the resize expect field, and then the frame of the layer, and we will make it the full screen. So we will be providing the dot layer dot bounds, and then add it to the view. And let's start the session. Okay, we are done. Okay, it's the optional value. Okay, yeah, like we have used the try catch here, so we need to provide the catch section as well. So we will print any log here, like error, and return. Okay, we are good now, and for that purpose we will resolve it later. So our scanner is ready now, and we can call it here. And it will be one more thing, that the scanner will work only on the real devices, because we don't have access to the camera on the simulator, so we need to provide the privacy information statement as well. So I have added that already, so don't miss to add that as well. It's really important, otherwise it will not work on the real device as well. Okay, now let's try to resolve it. So we need to add the delegate definition. So I will extend scanner here, and metadata output objects delegate. And the function that we are interested in is did output. So that method will return us with the information whenever the code is scanned through the scanner. Okay, you can see the issue is resolved as well. So here we will perform the couple of things. First of all, we will check if the scanner has returned a valid, or you can say any valid QR code. For that purpose, we will add the if condition to check, like if the metadata objects count is equal to 0, so it's mean we don't have any information. So maybe we can print any log here, no code found, or maybe invalid code or something, and return. Okay, and if we have object in the metadata object, so what we're gonna do, we will grab that code and we will perform some action on that QR code. So but first of all, we have to convert that method objects code into a machine readable code, so we can perform our action on that. So let's do that. Metadata object, and we will get the first object here as machine readable AB metadata machine readable object. Okay, we have converted that, and now we will check if it is a valid we will check the type of that code, like we are only interested in QR code. So we will check if it's a QR type. So we will print the information here. Code value is, and we will have the metadata string value. So string value will contain the information about the code, but I think it's good to add the nil check first. Okay, cool. So we are all ready for the scanner. So let's run the code. Oh, let me connect my device. Okay, the device is attached. Let's rerun it. Okay, so we will keep eye on the logs. I'm going to scan a code here. As you can see, the code value is please subscribe the channel. Yes, of course, if you find that video helpful, please subscribe to my channel. So I'm going to represent that view in the video as well from the camera of my device. Okay, the code is running on my device. As you can see the landing screen here, and let's open the code. Open the camera, and you can see we have scanned the code, but one thing is missing right now, like we don't have any sort of border around the code to assure the user that code has been scanned. So it will be nice if we can put some sort of border around the code to just inform the user about that the scanner is scanning the code. So let's add that. So we will add a property here and we will say it QR code frame, a type of UI view, and we will initialize it here before starting the capture session. We will add the border color and we will add the green color here. And we will add the width of the border. Let's say 2.0. That's it, and we will add that to the view. And we will bring it to the front so we can find that on the top. And one more thing that we need to do is to hide and show the code accordingly. Like if we don't have any code, so we will hide it. We will provide the 0 rectangle in the frame. And if we do find a QR code, valid QR code, so we need to grab the width height of that code. For that we will create a barcode object, and we will get the information from the video preview layer. And we will provide the metadata object here. So we will provide the frame here with the barcode bounds. So let's rerun it and let's see the result of the border. Okay, the camera is open and let's try to scan the code. Now you can see we have a very nice green color border around the code, and like it will adjust its size accordingly to the code. Like if we go far away from the code and then we move closer to the code, so now it's nice to have that color, so user will be assured that the code is being scanned. Thank you guys, that's all for today. I hope you like the video, and if you think that it will be helpful for others, please share it with your colleagues and other programmers, and please subscribe to the channel so you can find, and press the bell icon as well so you can find the latest videos update on my channel. And if you have any problem while creating the QR code scanner, please add your comments below. I will review that and will provide then help as much as possible. Thank you. Have a great coding day.